Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of VGIW. Oh my goodness, well here we are once again and we have an action-packed night full of championship matches. Also, this month will be Regal Rampage, where we have several Regal Rampage, Royal Rumble, events featuring multiple different wrestlers. There's a VGIW men's, VGIW women's and a GHK Regal Rampage match. The winners of those matches will challenge for the world titles at Hall of Glory, which is likely to take place in WWE 2K26. Anyway, here comes Dan the Man Decker, making his way down to the ring here. And you can see very confident right now. And I can't necessarily say I blame him. He's been doing a lot better recently. You know, traveling around the different shows of the VGIW channel. He's been winning titles here and there. I've got to say he's been doing pretty damn well for himself, all things considered. But now looking to try and win one of the titles of VGIW, that being the European Championship. And to do that, he has to take on the Bruiser Biker, Gene Baxter. Now, I'm going to be honest, you know, I'm not sure if Gene Baxter is 100% going into this. If you've watched the recent Champions Challenge matches, Gene has looked out of sorts after getting, you know, like we've seen champions get bludgeoned, of course, but you know, usually they bounce back and then the next Champions Challenge match they're, you know, fighting hard. Gene got bludgeoned in both the VGIW Champions Challenge and the GHK Champions Challenge, and he looked out of sorts both times. I'm wondering if Gene is 100% heading into this one. Well, either way, the Bruiser Biker wasn't going to turn down this challenge either way. And now looks set to take on the might of Dan Decker. This really is going to be brains versus broads in this case. Baxter has always had, you know, just this physicality with how he does things. And he's going to be taking on one of the greatest technicians in the VGIW ring. Now, of course, Baxter there with the European and Hardcore titles. He's a veteran. Well, they're both veterans, but, you know, Baxter older than Dan Decker. And, you know, Gene has really been pushing himself recently to be able to hold both belts. Won a champion versus champion match with Ace the Tank Bakke. Well, Dan Decker there, standing ready to go. And Gene. Oh, man. You can I think Gene is trying to mentally prepare himself here, because he has gone through a lot this past, you know, the last week was a lot for him. And, you know, he's got to have his work cut out for him in this situation. Meanwhile, Dan Decker has still feels he has a lot to prove. He's a legend, a former world champion back in the dying days of Terrific Texas Wrestling, you know, in Kitsune Kingdom. And, you know, like I mentioned before, he had fallen off a little bit during the early run of VGIW. But seems to be having a bit of a second wind, perhaps. But he wants to show that it isn't just going to be stuff that you see in stuff like the Texas Tapes. You know, Dan wants to show it's not just going to be the Texas Tapes and Kitsune Kingdom Classic episodes where you'll be seeing him, you know, at his best. He wants to prove that he's one of the best, period. Look at that right there, pulling on the arm. And Gene is not doing too hot at the start of this. It was a great great suplexes from Dan starting off this, and now just stomping away all over Gene Baxter. Climbing to the top rope now. And nice knee drop delivered. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, oh, no dice. And now stomping on the leg there. You know, Dan hyping himself up here as the crowd, you know, rooting for Dan here as he rushes over. Oh my God. Yeah, Gene's not doing much of anything in this match at the moment. Oh no, look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that cloverleaf there. The angle and torque on that was pretty damn impressive, if you ask me. Oh, Gene's bouncing back, but look at that. Immediately, Dan Decker takes him back down. Like I said, I don't think Gene's fully recovered, as he's not putting up much of a fight. He's not really putting up a fight at all. The crowd obviously rooting for Dan here. Right now, they're watching Dan Decker just school Gene Baxter. I'm trying to think of, the amount of times wrestlers... I don't think it's happened very often that wrestlers have vacated titles here on the VGIW channel. Oh! Cross body. Down goes Gene. Oh, but Gene trying to bounce back again. Oh, nice kick right to the hips there. And Gene! Oh, no! Oh! Dan there. Oh, wait, DDT! Gene's bouncing back here. And now, into the steel steps. Oh, here we go. Throwing Dan Decker. And now, back in the ring. And the referee counting out Dan Decker at the moment as Gene takes a moment. So hype himself up here. Here we go now. Locking horns. Kick to the midsection. Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Dropping down on the top of his head right on that knee. And now stomping on the arm. Look at what he's doing to Dan Decker there. Oh, right on the ankle. And again, going for the leg. Twisting and pulling. The damage being done is definitely impressive here from Gene Baxter, as he starts to really build some momentum here in this opener. We've also got an Intercontinental Championship match, and the Tag Team Championship is our main event here tonight. So, this is a pretty, packed card here tonight. Oh, that was nice there from Gene Baxter, but a quick kick out. Only a 1 count. Flippin' heck. I think Gene's trying to prove me wrong here. Trying to show that he can still go here. Gene has always been incredibly tough. Oh, and there's that double foot stomp right there. And now, Gene Baxter climbing to his feet. And right, look at that. Catching Dan Decker with that big boot. Dan ran right into that one. Oh, there we go. This is what we usually see with Gene Baxter. Throwing Dan back into the ring, but Dan there with the reversal. And here we go. Nice strikes to the midsection. Oh, here we go now. Into the corner. And, oh, Gene there with the reversal. Back and forth here. Look at this. Oh, nice catch there. And the two of them just continuing to go back and forth here. I'm wondering which one of them is going to buckle. Oh my goodness. They're just not giving up. And it looks like Gene gets the upper hand on this one. Going for the legs now, perhaps. No, just looking to drag Dan Decker into position, perhaps. What's the plan here? Oh, whatever it is, Dan's getting back up. Oh, Gene rushing over. Major clothesline taking Dan Decker to the outside. It took some time, but Gene Baxter seems to finally be kicking into second gear here. Dan is back up though, but look at this. Oh, look at that. Great stuff. Targeting the leg and the back there. Oh, now wait a moment. Oh my God. And no. The ring post. Oh my God. Gene Baxter. You know, sandwiching Dan Decker's head between the ring post and his knee. I think the last time I saw something like that, I believe it was actually that corner of the barricade there during one of our big events / pay-per-views where we had we had Hardcore Hank versus Hanchacharya, and it was one of the most brutal knees you've ever seen. I think Hank genuinely just went boom and with the knee, and oh, it was tough to watch. Oh, he's going for it a second time now. Look at this. Oh, and he busts open Dan. That's got to do it. The Bruiser Biker lives on. No. The match continues. Dan Decker lives on. The crowd shouting one more time. Oh, this'll drop kick there. And Dan's back up once more. Going for the arm here. And twisting it here. Look at this. Dan manning a comeback now. And, oh, nasty stuff. Oh my goodness. This is, so trying to work, you know, Gene over, because got several submission holds that he can put Gene away with. Look at that cloverleaf again. Dan has many ways he can put you away. This is one of the things that I say makes him a great technician in the ring. You know, watch him in, you know, in where he be in GHK, Kitsune Kingdom, like, you know, Dan's very, very good at this. Just continue to pick away at Gene, meaning that no matter what he does, that could be, you know, whatever he does could end up being a surefire victory. But Gene, not wanting to let it get that far, fights back. And boom, driving down Dan. Here we go. Big strike there with a forearm. But Dan reversing with a lariat and going for the pin. 1, 2, and there's the kick out. Oh, now look at that. Screwing up the arm there. And now dragging Gene away from the ropes. Oh, Gene though rolling out. And Gene looks exhausted. Dan, oh, waiting for Gene here. You can see there, Gene trying to psych himself back up again. Oh, nice right hand there. And he gets back in the ring. Kick to the midsection and going for a neck breaker. But look at that, the reversal by Dan Decker, who turns it into his own neck breaker. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at that. Inverted figure 4. Gene Baxter may be done here. No, started to slip away. But Dan got the crowd going up, you know, got the crowd on his side now. Look at this. Dan climbing up to the top rope. Knee drop from the top. That's a new one. He's going to try to put it away with that. 1, 2, 3. And he does. Oh my God. I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back in the end. And Dan Decker wins the European title. Well, there you go. That's our opener for tonight. Stay tuned because we got more incredible action here tonight. Oh, now there we go. Time for the next match. Wasting no time at all. This one is for the Intercontinental Championship. between the Phantom and Platinum Pete. Oh my goodness, this is going to be an interesting collision here between two absolute great wrestlers here. Here comes the legend, Platinum Pete. Platinum Pete, you know, been around since the days of terrific Texas wrestling. And now looking to continue to cement his legacy further. I gotta wonder, you know, has Pete been reached out to by Eric Schwartz II? If you're not familiar, Eric Schwartz II has bought up Terrific Texas Wrestling, the old brand, which was bought by his father. And there are apparently plans to resurrect it. We don't know in what shape or form this new promotion, you know, this successor to Terrific Texas Wrestling is going to take. But, you know, we don't know if it's going to be just Terrific Texas Wrestling. I don't know. But look at this, pacing around here. And Pete getting into the ring. Platinum Pete has done it all, a multi-time world champion. Like, he's just done so much throughout his career. Let me just pull up the records again real quick. Platinum Pete is a 6-time world champion. He's won... Wait. Yeah, he has been, you know, RCW Conquerors champion. He is an RCW wrestler after all. He's a 2-time Kitsune Kingdom Men's World Champion, a 2-time TCW World Champion. You'll see all of that likely in the future with Kitsune Kingdom Classic episodes and Terrific Texas Wrestling Texas tapes. And of course, won the VGIW Men's World Championship against Wade Danielson. And now here comes the Phantom. The Phantom. Been a former OW Beta Tag Team Champion and currently VGW Intercontinental Champion. Has been in every World League tournament, the longest running of the oldest event in VGIW history. And now, back, you know, look at that. Leading the charge are his disciples, Blood and Gore, as they lead Phantom down to the ring like some twisted bodyguards. And Phantom, oh, he is so extremely confident right here. There is clearly no concern on the Phantom. He has been doing great so far with the IC title. In fact, let me just take a quick look at how close he is now. So if you're unfamiliar with the VGIW Intercontinental Championship, if you defend it successfully 6 times across 6 months, you can relinquish the title for a world title opportunity. Now, let's take a look. September, October, November, December. If Phantom does this, this will be his 5th successful championship defense. Meaning the Phantom is going to, you know, Phantom currently is 2 wins away. If he does this, just 1 win away from a guaranteed world title opportunity. Phantom may be placing himself amongst the legends in just a moment. And to get that 1 step closer, he's got to take down a legend. And there you see Phantom holding the IC title aloft there. And I'm curious to see how this is going to go down. You got 2 extremely smart wrestlers about to duke it out for the IC title. There's Phantom. There's Platinum Pete. And with that, the match begins. Scoop slam there, starting things off from Phantom. And now, oh, look at this, grabbing Pete, driving him face down. And look at that Russian leg sweep right there. Oh, and a kick to the side of the head. There we go, clubbing blows. And oh, Pete with a German suplex right there. You know, for an old man, he's really trying to showcase, you know, that he's still got, you know, some juice going here. Look at this. Oh my God, whoa. I think trying to go for like a pile driver or something, and Bannon just kept the momentum going. And now, here we go, going for the arm, and a Russian leg sweep. This is definitely a case where wrestling turns into a game of chess here, as the two are just battling for dominance here. You know, they're both trying to be several steps ahead of each other. And now Phantom taking Pete over to the corner. Face first there, Platinum Pete now. Oh, another scoop slam. Driving down Pete. And now going for the pin here. One! Only a 1 count. And the Phantom thinking about what he can do next as he rolls outside. And back in again. Here we go. And now grabbing a hold of Pete. Big knee strike there. And, oh. Bringing Pete back up here. Pete with the arm drag. And look at this. Lovely work there with the snap suplex. And, oh, look at that leg screw. And driving down Pete. And now stomping away. Trying to just wear Pete down. Oh, flying high with a knee drop. And has he knocked Pete unconscious? Only a 1 count. Nope, not even close. Oh, Pete there with the dodge. Trying to get back to his feet here as he grabs a hold of Phantom. Irish whip against those ropes. Ducking under. Jumping over. Oh, Gore, what's he doing? Gore exposing a turnbuckle here. Right behind the referee's back. The referee didn't see it. Irish whip once again. Look at that rebound into the clothesline. Nice work there by Pete. But Gore again, what is he doing? Referee has got to do something about this. Oh, the referees noticed the turnbuckle being exposed here. And now, while distracted, look at this. Going for a submission hold, but the referee's not going to see it. Oh, look at that there. And Pete letting go. Because of that, because of the distraction. And now, oh, ducking the boot. And grabbing a hold of Phantom. And bringing him back into the ring. Here we go. Another boot there. Phantom, though, enduring it and firing back. Oh, nice catch there by Pete. And now Irish whip into the corner. Oh, look at Pete here. Look at this. Oh, great stuff there. And now going for the pin. Could Pete be our next Intercontinental Champion? No. And the crowd, they're backing Pete here in this one. Home to see the legend walk away with more gold around his waist. Look at that, working the arm there. Oh, nice work there. And driving down with a backdrop. Oh, wait, Gore again. The referee needs to keep Blood and Gore under control. They are continuing to get involved. Oh, no, you've got to be kidding me. Blood distracting Pete while Phantom gets back to his feet. Oh, no, right from behind. But Pete there. Boom. Oh, it's going to take more than that to get one over on the legend. Platinum Pete. He is trying to stay despite the odds, despite them trying to stack the deck against him. Platinum Pete refuses to give up. The Phantom now once again there with several strikes to the head. Irish whip now, ducking under. And whoa! Dead man's hatchet! Dead man's hatchet! Oh no. Could he be looking for darkest days? No. That submission hold. Yet to be named. But could he make Pete tap here? No. And now, oh, dropping a knee there. Maybe just insult to injury at that point. Wait, what is Phantom doing? Climbing up to the top rope. From the top. Oh, and again with that knee drop. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. 5 out of 6 wins. Wait, no, hang on. Oh, Blood and Gore have just entered the ring. They're grabbing Pete. Oh my God, no. No. It's been ages since they started doing this. It's been a while since they last did this. Blood and Gore, they've gone back to attacking the victims of Phantom. Oh, yo, come on. We gotta get security down here. This is ridiculous. Oh no, what's Blood doing? Blood climbing up to the top rope. No! No! The referee's calling for someone to do something. Oh my God. No, not again. Oh. And a steel chair in hand. No! Right across the skull. Fat Pete's rolling out of there. But I think Phantom's holding, is delaying them from being able to help Pete out. Pete already battered from fighting Phantom. Now dealing with a 2-on-1 assault. Oh God. This is disgusting. Phantom Pete's a legend. He's done so much throughout his career. And now, look at what Blood and Gore are doing. Phantom's disciples are just going out of their way to brutalize Pete. No, what is this? Oh my God, Pete trying to fight back here. Again, just trying to defend himself. Oh my God. And Blood, look at that, just telling him, bring it on, old man. In Pete goes. Pete, no, you don't do this. Oh my God. No. This is ridiculous. No, not again. Don't do this again. Oh my God, Pete, just get out of there. Get out of there. Your ego isn't worth this. Gore with a lariat. Oh my God. Oh. Just dropped down right on top of Pete there. That's disgusting. Oh my God, no. What is he doing? Oh! Again, calling for the security. I think you got to call for the medics at this point. That is disgusting work from Blood and Gore. Now that they're back, it's clear that the Phantom plans on waging an all-out war. While the Reaper has mysteriously disappeared, there is a power vacuum among the forces of darkness. And the Phantom seeks for the throne. We're moving on to the next match now. Another challenger plans to take on Kato. Here it comes. Ace the Tank Bakke, one of the OGs of the VGIW channel and someone who wishes to try and put an end to Kato's recent spout of a bit of success. One of the greatest all-rounders of all time. Kato has... Ace has taken on so many people. He's gained a huge slew of championships. Let me just pull them up here. Over the course of these just over 7 years now, Ace the Tank Bakke has been a 4-time European champion, a 2-time Iron Will champion, a 1-time Intercontinental champion, 1-time UK champion, 3-time VGIW GHK Hardcore champion, and a VGIW Limitless World champion. But it also should be noted that Ace the Tank Bakke has won
the OW Giga Championship, the world title for Outrage Combat Wrestling back when it was Orcs Wrestling Live. So, that's pretty damn impressive, if you ask me. But here comes Kato. And if Kato wins this, Kato will be 8-0, currently 7-0. His wins so far against the Giant Herman, the Golden Phoenix, multi-time GHK World Champion, the Monster, Mike Bourne, multi-time World Champion, the War Beast and Mammoth, Ruby Bourne, Eric Schwartz II, and like I said, Ace Bakke, the latest one. Kato's very first match, beating the Legend Herman in his retirement tour. And Kato, ever since, has just been running rampant over the division. Kato with that face paint on. And honestly, like, Eric Schwartz II has hired an absolute beast for this upcoming rebrand of Terrific Texas Wrestling. The successor to Terrific Texas Wrestling, in whatever shape and form it comes in, has been proven to be an... Oh my god, look at that. Ace trying to go straight for a slugging blow there. Oh, trying something else there. Look at that! Couldn't get with the regular forearm strike, so went for a springboard one, and that seemed to have done it. Oh, super kick there, but Kato staying on his feet. And look at that, trying to roll up Ace to end this quickly. But Ace there, swinging it there. Could he finally beat the one to beat Kato? No. Oh, and again, Kato. What is with this guy? Oh, that big boot! We have seen that turn people inside out, and Ace not able to endure it either. Kato has been a devastating force in that squared circle. And now, look at that, going for the shoulder here. And Ace trying to bounce back now. Ace usually has a battle plan for anyone and everyone, but I think this may be a new, opponent for Ace here. Oh, there's the kick out there. Ace ain't going down that easily though. Ace has taken on the best of the business. This may be a new challenge, but it's not one that Ace isn't going to give 110% to. Ace, again? Even now, Kato just shrugging off offense. I have seen people get absolutely torn to shreds by Ace in matches before. Oh my god. Oh! This is insanity here. Oh, look at that. Grabbing a hold of Ace here. Oh, that back suplex. Oh, but he's not done with Ace. Ace getting back up. Oh, no. Oh, flattening Ace like a pancake. 1, 2, 3. And another win for Kato. Oh, my goodness. This was short, but oh so brutal. Ace barely got a look in. He tried, but Kato shrugging it off. I don't think Ace has been thrown off his game quite like this. Normally Ace can take people down and work his magic, but couldn't even really get off the starting bench there against Kato. This is a scary sight to behold. If even Ace, one of the great all-rounders, can't even get started to wear you down, what does that say for anyone else in this TTW successor? I don't know if it's going to be called TTW or a different name, but Kato's going to be probably their first world champion at this rate. Anyway, it's time for our main event. And this one is a triple threat tornado tag team match. Oh, here comes one half of the tag team champions, the Crusher, making his way down to the ring. Another legend of the squared circle. Someone who has done a lot in his career. The Crusher has, just laid siege to so many people. A 2-time Regal Rampage winner. VGIW GHK Trios Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Tag Team Champion, and a 4-time World Champion across Kitsune Kingdom, Terrific Texas Wrestling, and VGIW with the Limitless World title. Never held the main VGIW World Championship, the OG, but has held the VGIW Limitless World Championship during the brand split. So Crusher is a world champion here at VGIW as well. And even though he may be getting older, he is still built like an absolute brick shithouse. But if we're talking about scary, we got to talk about the Crusher's son. That being the career ender himself, Rebellion. And Rebellion, former GHK World Champion, former VGIW GHK Hardcore Champion, former VGIW Tag Team Champion, and former VGIW GHK Trios Champion. Sorry, not former Tag Team Champion, current Tag Team Champion, but also, former VGIW GHK Trio Champion, and currently a reigning, defending Outrage Combat Wrestling Mayhem Championship. Outrage Combat Wrestling, sister channel to VGIW, run by the mighty Orc. One of, them and Shockwave Sports are our two closest collaborators, and Rebellion, currently their Outrage Combat Wrestling Mayhem Champion. And Rebellion, someone who has ended careers, shortened. He has put people out on the shelf, sometimes permanently, in cases like Dennis Finch. And sometimes, even if it's not permanent, will put people on the shelf for months to years at a time. Trevor Schmidt, out on the shelf for months. Jesse Valance and Felipe, out for years with neck injuries because of this man and his sit-out tombstone. When he wants to, it's just a finisher. But when he wants to, it's a career ender. The career killer, Rebellion, gotta be one of the scariest people I've ever seen. But there are two teams coming out here tonight to challenge for the tag team titles, so let's not count them out just because that first team is so damn terrifying. Part of Storm System Worldwide, by the way, Aaron Storm hiring Crusher and Rebellion as part of his entourage. Scary stuff. Anyway, here come the weapons of mass destruction, Weapon F, and leading the charge is Weapon E. Ethan the Hunter, aka Weapon E, he's done pretty damn well for himself. I remember during that brand split, he actually fought in the first ever Limitless World Championship match against Ace the Tank Bakke. Ace would go on to win that. Ethan has so far not yet been a world champion, but he has been Iron World Champion, 3-time UK Champion, and been Tag Team Champions with Weapon F. Weapon F, speaking of which, has also been OW, aka Outrage Combat Wrestling's Hardcore Champion at one point. And you can see there, these two are very different. Ethan leading the charge is actually a former MMA fighter. We actually saw him return to the Octagon recently. If you check out VGIW MMA episode 1, his was the main event where he fought the Daredevil, and let me tell you, that was his style has always been great, amazing striking ability and submission skills tied together to make a dangerous wrestler who's lent a little bit more into being just a bit more fun-loving recently. Weapon F, meanwhile, a great powerhouse and high flyer who's always been silent and somewhat mysterious. The two aligning as something I never would have expected, but they do have history, as during the brand split, that's when those two would debut and find their footing as wrestlers. So maybe that history is part of what brought them together. Anyway, it's time for the other team in this matchup. And we got two more luchadors in this one. Here comes the Golden Lions. Oh, this is going to be good. I love the Golden Lions. One of the OG tag teams on the channel. Leo, has held the tag team championships twice with the Golden Phoenix and is a former GHK Z Division champion. And of course, you got the Golden Phoenix, who is one of the more decorated, what I would say, mid-card champions in VGIW. He's been VGIW Speedrun Champion, VGIW European Champion, VGIW Intercontinental Champion, 2-time VGIW UK Champion, and 2-time VGIW Tag Team Champions. Also has held the OW, aka Outrage Combat Wrestling's Wildcard Championship. Golden Phoenix is someone who has done a lot, without ever holding the world title. And that's because these two are probably some of the finest luchadors to step in the ring. Golden Phoenix is incredible high flying. Leo, who can high fly as well, but quite strong for someone of his size. You get the aggressiveness of Leo, you get the never will say die attitude of, the Golden Phoenix, and it just makes for a great combination. And if I remember correctly, the Golden Lions was one of the original tag team champions. I'm actually going to find the titles as this main event gets underway. The Golden Phoenix and Leo would be the second ever tag team champions, winning them at the very end of 2018 from the Beasts of Bedlam, Madball and Mammoth. So you think about that, oh my god, Crusher and Rebellion meanwhile are just running rampant at the moment. Oh, nice work there by Weapon F. Meanwhile, even though Ethan may look a bit goofy, Weapon E is still, one of the great, strikers and submission experts. So he is holding his own here against Golden Phoenix and Crusher. I really don't know how to shape this one, honestly, because you've got three incredibly capable teams. What a Northern Light suplex there from Weapon F. And now grabbing a hold of Golden Phoenix here. Oh my goodness. And now over to the ropes. Oh, nice work there. Great work there by Ethan to Crusher. Meanwhile, Weapon F taking out both Golden Lions at once. Oh, this is nasty stuff here. Look at this. The chair shots repeatedly there. Oh, and again. Nice work there. Oh, Leo taking out the Crusher. Meanwhile, Rebellion there with the Irish Whip. Oh, Flapjack! Right onto the chair. There's no DQ in a triple threat match like this. So we're going to be seeing a lot of weapons, I reckon. Oh my god. These giant mountains of muscle, Rebellion and Crusher, working for Storm System Worldwide. It's scary stuff just watching them go here. Oh, look at this. Holding on here. We saw Rebellion recently defend the Mayhem Championship at the All-CW Invasion here on the VGIW channel. All-CW Invasion, an occasional series where, oh god, Jesus Christ, as I was saying, where Outrage Combat Wrestling invades the VGIW channel with their own little show. Oh, look at this. Face first. Actually, that recent one, we also saw Herman's last All-CW match. Oh my god, what a drop kick. And Leo right now, making Maven proud with those drop kicks. And now look at that gut wrench suplex to Weapon F. Oh man, this is a tough one to call. Everyone is just, trying to showcase themselves, show why they are one of the best tag teams going. Oh, look at this. Sending Crusher back into the ring. Oh, what a leaping lariat there. And now taking over to the ropes. Oh, look at that. No luck there. Meanwhile, a chokeslam. Nice arm drag there. One. Oh, there's the kick out. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my word, this is... Oh, look at this. Golden Phoenix with the wheelbarrow DDT. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a takedown. Oh, pinfall. Is this the end? No. Oh, what a leap there. Oh my goodness. And, well, right now, Leo's the only one with the possibility of ending this, as he's got Crusher down inside the ring. And now going for the pin. Is Leo actually about to take out a multi-time world? No, okay. Didn't even get to finish. Oh, God. Not only did I not even get to finish that sentence, but Rebellion making it doubly apparent that that was not going to happen. Oh, no. What's Crusher thinking here? Just launching Leo. Oh, no. Wait a minute. No. Oh, Ethan, no. What have you done? Weapon E being thrown about here with a Chimeraplex. Oh, 2. Oh, my goodness. Oh, here we go. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Who is going to win this one? Another pin for 1. No, still. There's just too much going on. Oh, look at this. And look at that takedown there. Into an armbar. Can Ethan make Golden Phoenix tap? Remember, Crusher and... Oh my God, look at that. Crusher and Rebellion don't even have to be involved with the final outcome for them to lose the titles. Oh my God. Weapon F there. How did he manage to maneuver that heavy, meaty, muscly body like that? Oh, and another kick out! You have got to be joking! Oh my God, and throwing a chair at the Crusher! This match is getting vicious now. Even right now, punishing Crusher and Rebellion. Oh man. Two. Oh, there's the kick out. And they're face first. And now, oh, Hurricane Rana. Meanwhile, the Crusher with those multiple power bombs to Weapon E. Oh, this has always been what the Crusher's all about. Like any final boss, just overabundant, brutal punishment. But again, still not enough. Two. Low, another kick out, but Crusher is bleeding. Oh, right on the chairs there. 1, 2, and again, not enough. Oh my goodness. And now back in the ring here. Oh, no, Kimura! The Kimura! Is he even about to do what he wanted to do? No! Oh my God, I was thinking, if Ethan could have done that back when he was a rookie, he would have ended, he would have made himself a legend all his own. No, wait, no. Be careful. No, Weapon F. No. Okay. Held himself back there. Oh my God, that was scary. I really thought Rebellion was going to go all out and try to paralyze a man. A scary individual. Here's the thing. You might think, why don't we just fire Rebellion? I think it might be scarier if the board did fire him. Do you really want that guy with nothing, no contract holding him back? I think the board and Curtis Burton are right to just keep him, just to try and keep him from fully going out. He wouldn't just be a career killer at that point, I fear. Oh no, Golden Phoenix trapped between the Crusher and Rebellion, who are gonna just pluck the wings from the Phoenix. Oh my god, look at this. Brutalizing. Leo coming in to try and help. Going for the crucifix there. Oh my god, Leo. Look at this. Fighting off Crusher and Rebellion, who were attacking his friend. The Lion does not care about the odds. Look at that, Leo Salt. And now trying to finish this off once and for all. Meanwhile, Weapon F with the chairs. Look at Leo go! Pinfall! Pinfall! 1, 2, and no, it's still not enough. Oh, now Weapon F there. Look at that back suplex. Rebellion already getting back up. Lifted up though. Jackknife power bomb. Wow. Oh, huge strike there. Oh man, look at this brawl right now. Oh no, no, no. Fall away into the barricade. Oh my god. This has been a vicious matchup. What a main event. The kendo stick back and forth between Crusher and Leo. Leo, oh god. Obliterated by the Crusher. But Weapon F stepping in. This is for the tag team titles. And now, Weapon F there, nice forearm strike. But now Golden Phoenix coming in, DDT! Whoa! Lovely drop kick there. Oh my goodness. Fun fact to add to the luchador things, when I made Crusher when I was a kid, he originally had a blue mask. Actually, double fun fact, when I first made the Crusher when I was a kid, oh my god, look at that. Oh, has Weapon F got it? Has Weapon F got it? The Crusher, you know, when I made him back in the day, this isn't canon anymore, of course. This is non-canon. But when I originally made him when I was a kid, he was teaming with the Golden Phoenix. Just to give an idea on how long some of these wrestlers have been, OCs have been made for. Oh my goodness, look at Golden Phoenix fly! Oh my god! The Phoenix takes flight! This is why you never count the Golden Phoenix, no matter what. Wait a minute, Ethan. The guillotine choke! The guillotine choke! Can he make the Crusher tap out? The Crusher fighting back, and a spinebuster breaks it. Oh my god. Into the corner now. And look at this. Scoop slam. What is it going to take to put this one away? Oh, Weapon F. Oh, off against the ropes. Oh, grabbing a hold of the Crusher. And look at that. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The straw that broke the camel's back. But those two, back in the day when they debuted on Genesis, they had to have been wanting to do that to the Crusher for years. And they've done it and secured the tag team titles. Thank you so much for watching this episode of VGIW. Please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the VGIW channel, and we'll see you next time.